This is a 58 Chevy Apache. Over here, over here. This is 71 Bronco. That's a 78 Bronco. That's 55 New Yorker. That's Dolly. But this 58 Chevy Apache truck. It's a Cad 500. Cadillac 500 engine. We got a Dodge Dakota front end. Somebody wants to put her together.
My boy Jared doing some work.
But it just died on you.
No. We turned it off and then we come to try to start it and it didn't.
Broke the forklift. Pulling out the bed.
Woke up this morning thinking about you and how the stars in my eyes hadn't yet faded. Woke up with a smile, knowing 1,000 goodbyes would still always bring me back to you.
On this 58 Apache, we have to redo the back half of this truck to reinforce it to tow a gooseneck trailer. We're going to do an airbag and 4-link system on the back. We're going to cut off this old frame. I just busted out the old cross members. The whole frame's bent anyways. It was hit bad somewhere, and this whole thing just like a banana. So we ordered some material. We're going to cut this off and start building a new back half. With the rear section removed, we wire wheeled everything in here, got it real clean and ready to add the new rail. This 2x4 rectangle tube. Now we'll start building the back half.
What are we doing here?
Creating lines to go off of out in midair. That way
Oh, to make sure we build it square.
Yeah, why not? And the rails are on. Actually welded in place. Everything's straight, square, level. Really happy with this. So now we're gonna move on and put the bed on. Figure out where to go from here. Up into the front, we were doing the motor mounts and we realized the front frame rail's all tweaked. This thing's all bent up.
Well, Larry, we got about 3 inches of your original frame left. It's no problem. Don't freak, we got it handled.
I think it's a lot faster to swap out these rails than to try and straighten what's here.
Yeah.
And plus you have a big old pit of rust. There's like a whole rust swamp right in here.
There's so many
Look at all
negatives
this.
to trying to straighten the rail. It's incredible.
Then you want to fill all these holes to make it nice. I mean, it's going to be stronger. We'll have this thing lopped off in a couple minutes.
I mean, definitely won't be able to have to fill all those holes. Those holes will be gone. We're gonna have a straight plate there anyhow. So
Yeah,
it's gonna look uniform and nice and
a lot nicer.
save us a lot of grinding.
Cool, let's do it.
All right, we're on.
Junction City, underneath a waterfall farm. Gatling gun was waxing on, and boy, it wasn't pretty. And
we have the old frame cut off, and then we made some plates to weld on that the new horns are going to weld to. That's 1/8 inch chromoly, a couple of rosettes to keep it from peeling off. These old welds down this cross member that was made before, somebody had ground them down too far, so they were actually starting to crack, and we noticed once we got the old frames out of the way, the old rails, what was going on. So what we did was we ran a new weld bead down it to weld up that seam, and then we welded this new plate on, and then our new frame horns will weld to this. Got the new frame horns right here, and I tacked some square stock across there to hold them in place. So that's all been squared up on the bench, and now we can hold it up onto the truck and get it tacked on. And Tim is back from the taco shop. Well, we've got the front end on with the new frame rails. We got the engine mounted with the new motor mounts. We got the suspension on and mocked up with the steering rack. We've got the bed sitting on the new rear frame rails. So now we have a nice new, strong, solid chassis to work on. We got rid of the old frame rails in the back that were bent, replaced them with the rectangle tube rails, same with the front. And that saved us time having to plate the existing rails because we were going to have to box those in anyways to add for the strength. So we have a 5th wheel hitch to put in the back of this thing so he can tow his travel trailer. We have a gas tank to mount in the rear. We have a fiberglass one-piece front clip to mount on the front that's going to tilt forward with an actuator. We have a whole 4-link rear suspension kit to design under the back, which is going to be a lot of fun. That's next. We're already working on the C-channels for the frame, so look forward to filming that real soon.